All right, how's it going, everyone? So I decided since I scuffed the video that was supposed to be up, I'm gonna go ahead and record some stuff live. So I haven't actually touched this code in probably a month, so I don't remember how or what to do with it. But when we last left off, it looked like we were doing trying to finish up this tokenizer. So this time around, I'm gonna do some pseudo what would we call it? Pseudo TDD. So I'm gonna go ahead and I will make a new class. So we left off on bogus comment state. So bogus comment state. All right. We need at components from Spring. So go ahead and import that. And I'm just going to take a look at this for a second. I'm going to get rid of that. So it's been a minute since I've actually messed around with anything. So this is obviously going to extend state logic. And that means that we need to implement this abstract method. And then we have our logic. So from here, what we'll go ahead and do is we'll scroll down to our test. Right click. New class, and we'll go ahead and make a bogus comment state class. So again, it's been a minute since I've actually done any of the testing, so let me take a look at what these tests used to look like. So again, just gonna be at Spring Boot test. One of these days I do want to go through and refactor a lot of this stuff, but I just haven't had the time yet. So we're going to at AutoWire the private bogus comment state BCS. Go ahead and AutoWire that. So we also have some auto-wired, so auto-wired private tokenizer state object. So this is the actual state that gets updated by the by each of the states or whatever. And then we also have an emitted token queue here. So go ahead and AutoWire that. Auto wired private deck. Token post emitted token queue. All right. We're going to need to import deck. Is it not called token? It's the deck is the issue. Import deck, and then we'll import token from our API. There we go. All right. I don't think we need a stream of characters or anything. So we'll have some current comment token. So we might want to set that up. So we might also want to say private current or private comment token equals new comment token, and then let's just put like F in there or something. Actually, we're gonna do this current comment. Gonna import that. Is this not a thing? There we go. All right, now before each, set up the test. Before each of these, we will public void setup. So again, I'm just kind of doing this general thing. So we need to set the state, set state to tokenizer state dot bogus comment. And then we need to set the state, we'll say current comments equals new comments token, and I'm hoping that this allows us to take in a character or a string or something. Does it? Okay, cool. So we can make sure that the current comment token has some data in it like it's supposed to. Then we'll say state dot set current comment to current comment. And then what we'll also do is set reconsume state dot set reconsume to false in case we have to check that later. And then we will also go ahead and try. We don't necessarily have to do this, but we'll do it anyway. Try emitted token q dot clear, and then we'll catch no such elements exception e. Import that, and then we'll just system out print q was empty. So definitely some overlap in these test classes, which is kind of why I want to rewrite some of these, but for the time being, we're not going to. So we'll have a test for greater than sign. So public void test greater than sign. All right. So what we'll do, I guess we do need the fake stream. Do we? But we do need the fake stream. So I feel like we should write a method to handle the fake stream. And maybe I should add that to my Trello board. So let me go to Trello. It logged me out. That's cool. Bruh. Let me type. All right. Guess I'll continue with Google. Let me put this in my Trello board real quick. So in the backlog, refactor test to set up the stream. To use a method to set up the fake stream. All right, that is added. So let's see. So we do need to set up the fake stream. So that means we do in fact need a fake stream. So we'll go ahead and add that to private list of characters, fake stream. All right, so what we'll do first. What's up, Dominic? Not much, my guy. So we'll go ahead and make a new fake stream equals new array list. We'll make an array list. We need to import that, of course. I had a Minecraft video for today, but I accidentally deleted the entire thing, so I gotta re-record it. We'll go ahead and say state. Well, we need to add it to the thing. Oh, I should have done this up here. So reset this up here before each. We'll do it before that. All right, so now we'll say fake stream.add. So we need to add a greater than sign. So go ahead and add that because that's what we're testing. Let's say set character stream to that fake stream. Yeah, I know, right? It was like 40 hours of recording that I lost. So I just threw the stream up probably for like an hour or so to work on this. That way there's some content for today. So do we need the yeah, I think we do need it. So we'll say state dot set HTML iterator to fake stream.iterator. I haven't touched this code in like a month because I've just been slammed with work. So now we'll say state equals BCS dot logic. And then of course we're passing that state. So we'll pass the state and reset it to whatever it needs to be set to. Then we'll do our assert equals. So if it's a greater than sign, we're going to switch to the data state. So we'll say assert equals that state dot get state is equal to actually I should do this the different way. Tokenizer state dot this should go to the data state. So dot data is equal to state dot get state. Okay, go ahead and do that. Or that. It's going to emit the current comment token. So we're going to assert equals 1 and then emitted token queue dot size is equal to 1. So we want to make sure that that's the same. We're going to assert true. We're going to make sure that it is in fact a comment token. So we're going to say emitted token queue.get first is an instance of a comment token. And comment tokens should be imported. We want to make sure it's an instance of it. And then we're also going to make sure that I guess we can make sure that it's the correct one. So we can say assert true. We can say what do we want to say? I guess it doesn't necessarily matter if it's the correct token or not, but I would like to make sure someone say comment token dt equals comment token emitted token queue dot get first does not remove it. Let's go ahead and do one moment and let's see, is it peak? I forget which. Let's remove. All right, cool. All right, remove. And then we'll say assert true that ct.get data dot equals f. All right, so there's that test. All right, gave me PC about a week ago. What sorts of parts? So 1, how big is the case that you bought? And 2, how much are you looking to spend? The big part would be how much are you willing to spend. So now, of course, if we ran this self-close or this bogus comment state class, it's going to fail because we haven't implemented any of our methods yet. So if we run this, obviously it failed. I'm not sure why it's a null pointer. I'll move this down here. No pointer. This dot state is null. Probably because we haven't returned anything. Yeah, that's probably why, right? Okay, yeah, it's because we returned null. Makes sense. All right, so now in our logic, we're gonna say here we'll make some code to blah blah blah. We'll make some code to actually pass this. System.out.println, and we'll say in the bogus comment state. I need to go back through and fix all these as well. but I just can't be bothered right now. Fix that. So we're gonna say if, well, first we need to consume the next character. So we're gonna say character current input character equals consume next character. And we could probably make this better as well, but this is gonna take in tokenizer. Uh-oh, started right in the wrong spot. Tokenizer object.get, and I just called this object, so this should be object.get reconsume and object.get current input character. Did it again. Object dot get current input character. All right. We'll get the next input character. Getting messages. Probably won't be able to go too much longer, unfortunately. I just wanted to get something out today, even if I didn't get to stream too long. So we're gonna say if our token util, and do we need to import token util? I don't know. Token util dot let's see, token util dot is greater than, we'll pass in the current input character. All right, so we need to switch to the data state, so we're going to say object dot set state tokenizer states dot data. So like right now GPUs are coming down. Okay, so I was just worried if you got a small one or something. Obviously you don't, so size constraints aren't an issue. Tokenizer or just object dot get current, I can type object dot get current comments. So again, it's been pretty stressful so far. Again, it's all gonna come down to how much you want to spend. Typically what I would say is think about it as like the GPU should be about 30 to 40% ish, probably closer to 30 to 35% of your budget. So if you have like $1,000 budget, go for about $300 to $350 GPU, and then kind of work around there. Because at the end of the day, your GPU is going to be what gives you most of the performance, especially for gaming. So whenever I built my computer, I essentially built it around my GPU first. And then, for example, CPUs are nice and all, but at the end of the day, CPUs aren't going to give you that much of a boost performance-wise. You don't really need, like, 8 cores is nice, but you can get away with 6 cores. So, and a 6-core CPU isn't going to really hold back a like a mid-range GPU or anything. So you don't necessarily have to worry about anything like that. So I would center it around a GPU. So figure out what your price range is. Start looking at GPUs. Figure out what GPUs in your price range, and then start looking at filling in the dots from there. Would be my suggestion. That's normally that's how I built this CPU or this computer. It's also how I did the other one as well, my first computer. Test end of file. All right, so now, but work's been pretty stressful. I'm almost through the worst part. I'm about finished with most of my stuff, so that's nice. I'm almost to week 7, so after that it'll calm down a lot, as we know. For 001A, to put an end of file there, and we'll go ahead and state .set character stream, state.set HTML iterator to fake stream .iterator, and then we'll say state equals state dot state equals bcs dot logic, pass in that state, and this is going to omit the comment. So going to omit the comment and omit an end of file token. It doesn't change state or anything with this one. So we're going to assert equals 2, comma. Oh, we need to set the comment token as well, which we already did, so that's fine. I think we did at the top, right? Yeah, we set the comment. Okay, so 2 emitted token q.size. So we should have 2 tokens in the emitted token queue. We want to assert true. Nice. Yeah, so we just started project 1 like last week. So we're gonna say emitted. So we still have a little ways, but once we get through these next couple weeks, it's going to be more time for me to not necessarily relax, but it won't be as bad. Instance of, and should be an instance of a comment token. And then we'll say comment token dt equal to comment token emitted token q dot remove. And then we will check to make sure that the data is correct. So we'll say assert true. We'll say ct dot get data. Nope. Dot equals f, because that's what it started out as. And then we'll do another assert true that emitted token q dot get first is an instance of end of file token. Might want to put those together. Go ahead and import that. And then finally, we will check to make sure assert equals tokenizer state dot bogus comment and state dot get state. So again, we didn't change states here. We stayed in it. Of course, this is going to fail if we run it. So if we run this guy, it should fail because obviously didn't do that. So let's go ahead and say if token util dot is end of file current input character. If it's a current input character, we will emit the comments. So we'll say object dot get current comments, and we'll say emit new end of file token, and then that will just be that. We'll just return the object. without changing anything. All right, so we'll go ahead and run the test again to make sure that passes as expected. Hopefully me going slower will also prevent all the mistakes that I had previously. Okay, we're good to go. Awesome. Now, next test is for null. At test public void test null. So fake stream add. We'll add a null character. I want to use the correct backslash. We just got done actually doing React this week, so it was really fun. State.set character stream, fake stream. State.set HTML iterator to fake stream iterator. State equals BCS dot logic state. And then we will do so this will append a FFFD replacement character to the comment tokens data. Okay, so that means that we need to do so I guess we need to get the comment token CT equals state.get current comment, and then we need to say how are we going to do this? We'll say string correct, I guess, equal to starts with F plus a replacement character, so it's going to be something like /u FFFD. Then we'll say assert true, and we'll say correct dot equals CT dot get data, because it started out with an F and then we added that. And then the state doesn't change, so assert equals tokenizer state dot bogus state. Bogus comment is equal to state dot get state. So actually I keep flipping in between Angular and React. So I did Angular my first, React my second, Angular my third, React my fourth. So like I keep forgetting things about other things. So it's like, oh shoot, now what do? I gotta test this, I gotta test that. So that and React literally changes so often that half my examples and stuff don't even work anymore. I had to learn TypeScript a lot better because during training, like I didn't really learn TypeScript that well. I didn't really care to, I guess. I don't know, that's probably a bad thing to say, but we didn't have time to learn it perfectly. So let's see, we need to append a replacement to the thing. So we'll say string comment C token data equals object dot get current comment dot get data C token data equals plus equals /u FFD or FFFD. And then we'll say object dot set current comment to C token data. Oops, we need to say shoot comment token CT equals new comment token with C token data. And then what we will do is say set current comment equal to CT. And and that's all we had to do. So now if I run the test, should pass. Passes with flying colors. One last test. At test public void test anything else one. I might come back and do more of these later. We'll go fake stream. Add. We'll add a G, I guess. Again, it doesn't really matter what we add. It's a comment. State.set character stream. State.set HTML iterator. I should have just called the iterator or something, but whatever. This is fake stream dot iterator. State equals BCS dot logic with the state. And then anything else is going to do essentially the same logic as this. I'm just going to copy this, paste it. Instead of this, it should be correct, will be plus G. And of course, this will fail because we haven't implemented it yet. All right, so now we'll go back in here. If anything else, we're going to say C token data. I guess we could on this comment token. Comment token CT equals object.get current comment. Let's say string data equal to ct.get data plus current input character. I might have to say, no, we should be able to use current input character. Then we can say ct.set data to data, and then object.set current comment to CT, return the object if anything else, and we will go ahead and run this last test. This is definitely going to take a lot longer doing it this way, but I feel a lot more secure. Oh, what happened? Test null. Test null. What happened here? Why did you fail? Assertion error. Tokenizer. Okay. This one. Bogus comment, bogus comment. We didn't change the state or anything, I don't think. Okay. We returned, right? If is null, we did not return object. We forgot to return out of this, so it did both. So now if we run it, it should pass. All right, there we go. I mean, yeah, so that's the debate with React and TypeScript. I'm coming around with it. The issue is just figuring out how to use it correctly and using the types and everything. But I do like the usability that gives and everything. Unfortunately, my wife is going to be home soon, so I'm going to have to cut the stream early. But I did want to do some. I did want to do a little bit of a stream. So thank you, Dominic, for stopping by. And thank you everyone else who might stop by later on to watch the VOD. This has been Ethan, otherwise known as Uncoder. Hopefully I can get this episode out soon, but I do want to get all of the tokenizer done because we've been working on this tokenizer for like months now. So see you guys in the next video. Hopefully recorded soon. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody.